Please be seated. Before we begin this joyous ceremony, let me remind you to turn off your cell phones. Be courteous to those around you by refraining from talking during the ceremony. During the presentation of graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding, cheering, but the use of air horns is expressly prohibited. It's a joke, okay? Please enjoy the ceremony, however. Ladies and gentlemen, as the University Marshal, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you the President of the University of Texas at Dallas, Dr. David Daniel.
Thank you. Welcome to the spring commencement at the University of Texas at Dallas. Today we are celebrating the 120th commencement in our 44-year history. I'm delighted to be here for this important occasion and glad that each of you, family, friends, faculty, university staff, and especially our newest graduates, is here to join us. This is actually congratulations, graduates. This is actually the first of 9 ceremonies over the next 3 days, so I'll be shaking a lot of hands, but we intentionally selected this small, intimate venue so that we can have a group of audience members in close contact with today's graduates. So I hope you enjoy the setting as much as I know all of us do. I'd like to recognize several members of the stage party. First, Dr. Hobson Wildenthal, Executive Vice President and Provost. Next, Dr. Aaron Conley, Vice President for Development and Alumni Relations. And Dr. Calvin Jameson, Vice President for Administration. I'd also like to introduce University Registrar Jennifer McDowell. And now it's my pleasure to invite to the podium Dr. Hobson Wildenthal, the Chief Academic Officer of UT Dallas. Dr. Wildenthal.
Thank you, President Daniel. I appreciate the opportunity to add, on behalf of all my colleagues on the faculty and staff, our congratulations to our graduates and our pleasure at having family and friends here with us for this great occasion. It's a great day for you graduates. It's a great day for us who work at the university because this is seeing the fruits of our work manifested in your success. So congratulations and have a great, great day. I'd like to introduce some more colleagues on the dais with me. Dr. James Marquardt, Vice Provost. Dr. Mark Spong, the Dean of the Eric Johnson School of Engineering and Computer Science. Dr. Boris Balsara, Associate Dean, Council for Graduate Studies. And Dr. Simeon Nafos, Associate Dean, Council for Undergraduate Studies. And now I'd like to turn the podium back to President Daniel. Thank you.
A highlight of each commencement ceremony is the opportunity to hear from a student speaker. To introduce today's student speaker, it's my pleasure to invite to the podium Dr. Mark Spong, Dean of the Eric Johnson School of Engineering and Computer Science. Dr. Spong.
Thank you, President Daniel, and good afternoon, and graduates and family. Our student speaker came to UT Dallas from New Delhi, India, and is graduating today with a bachelor's degree in computer engineering. At her time here at UTD, Jasmine has been involved in several organizations such as IEEE and the Society of Women Engineers. She has served in student government as a senator and treasurer for the past 2 years. She currently serves as the recruitment chair for student ambassadors who ferociously guard the entrance to this gym. She's a recipient of the Academic Excellence Scholarship and a member of the Delta Epsilon Iota Honor Society. She has also interned at Alcatel-Lucent for the past 2 semesters. After graduation, she will be starting a full-time position at Dell as a test engineer. Please welcome your classmate, Jasmine Singh.
Good afternoon, President Daniel, deans, members of the faculty, family, friends, and above all, graduates. Wow, can you believe it's over? If it hasn't sunk in yet, we are graduating. Take a big sigh of relief and pat yourselves on the back. We finally did it. Graduation is a time of reflection. When we look around us today, we see this auditorium filled with people who have scolded you, said you're crazy, some more than others, and most importantly, people who believed in you. These are the people without whose unwavering support we could not have made it here today. Today, as we celebrate this momentous occasion to commemorate the past 4 years of our college life, I want you to turn to your loved ones and say thank you. Thank you for those care packages that reminded us of great memories of being home. Thank you for those midnight phone calls that comforted us and relieved us of our stress. Thank you for your stubborn confidence in our abilities and telling us that we would ace those exams when frankly you had no idea how they would go. And most of all, for those online tuition payments that kept us here at UT Dallas. Parents, friends, and loved ones who are here with us today, for all the things that you have done for us and for all the sacrifices that you have made these past years that we might never even come to know of, we thank you. And for enabling us to be here today, we congratulate you. I know everyone has had someone ask this question, what's your major? And when you say engineering, they say one of these 3 things. Dang, that's tough. Or, wow, you must be really smart and make a lot of money after college. Or, I feel sorry for you. They say college is the best 4 years of your life. These last few years, we have had to learn a lot of theory, make a million different assumptions, and write a lot of papers to prove to our professors that we know what we're doing. I know we've all had this experience when we walk into a class and see more than 3 female students in there. We know we're definitely in the wrong class. All those late-night study sessions at the CS lab, trying to find our assignment answers on Google and being totally unsuccessful. Those all-nighters to complete all 4 homeworks all due on the same day because we procrastinated the whole time. Making 50% averages on tests and hoping for the curve to be in our favor. Yeah, we know all about that. But as a result of these various challenges that we have faced, we have become stronger and more intelligent versions of ourselves, ready to go out in the world and make it a better place. I still remember my first day at UTD, going to orientations and meeting people who were as clueless as we were. A few years later, those clueless people turned out to be our best friends, the friends who accepted us for who we were, not because of our race or skin color. We have learned and grown together as a community, and it is one of the things I love best about UTD. UTD has provided us with a college experience that challenged us and changed us for the better. We are extremely privileged to have had experiences and opportunities here at UTD that would never have been possible at any other school. Several of us have had the chance to be involved in different student organizations with incredibly talented student leaders and mentors. Whether it was in the Student Ambassador Program, meeting prospective donors, or serving as a senator in student government, we were given the opportunity to make a direct impact on the student life at UTD and serve as the face of the university. We are all blessed to have been part of this remarkable university being taught under the guidance of an incredible faculty. The UT Dallas experience has been truly top-notch. These last few years at UTD, we have built the foundation for our future and put up the courage to follow our hearts and do what we believe is great work, the work that will someday change the world. Deep within each of us, there's a longing to live a life of greatness and contribution, to really matter and make a difference. It's a desire that brought us here today. As a UTD graduate, we now have a privilege and responsibility to see every challenge as a chance for success and make our own impact on the society. So follow your passion and stay true to yourself. Never follow the path set by someone else, unless of course you get lost in the woods and you see a path, then by all means you should follow that. Today, we say goodbye to everything that was familiar, everything that was comfortable. We were moving on. But when we're all done here today, I hope each one of us can look back at our years at UTD and smile, because they happen. Because though we will miss the people and places that we have grown so fond of and come to rely on, we are grateful for having had this experience, for having met the people we met and having done the things we did. That will always be a part of our lives. Because once a comet, always a comet. Thank you, graduates. Congratulations.
Jasmine, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed to the conferring of degrees, I'll offer just a few comments. I ask all of us to reflect on the significance of the accomplishments represented by those gathered here today, parents and families, friends and loved ones, teachers and students. We have supported and encouraged one another, and we have arrived at this important day and time together. I want to offer a special word of regard for parents and families who are here to celebrate their students' achievements or are following us from around the world via the internet. Many of you were planning before your student was even old enough to go to school, perhaps even before he or she was born, to make this day possible. This day is a reflection of your hard work and planning, your support in all ways, great and small. Congratulations to you, and many, many thanks for sharing your student with us here today. When you launched your student on his or her journey, you must have been doing something right. Each and every one of these students here today distinguished themselves early in their academic careers, otherwise they would not have been admitted to this rigorous and highly selective university. But academic capability alone was not enough. Somewhere along the way, these soon-to-be alumni also had to learn the self-discipline to get out of bed, remarkable for my family members, go to class, study, stay up late, maybe even learning the talent of pulling all-nighters, budget their time, slug their way through some courses that were not their favorites, deal with deadlines, and learn to work with others who had very different backgrounds and life experiences. Among those others were a critically important group of people, highly qualified, highly credentialed, dedicated people, our faculty. These individuals invest their lives in the process of creating curriculum based on research and deep knowledge of their subjects, and bringing that knowledge to those who desire to learn. On behalf of Dr. Murray Leaf, Speaker of the faculty extends its sincere congratulations for both your accomplishment and now your new beginning. Soon to be graduates, I want to pause for a moment and consider the teachers and mentors who challenged and encouraged you, setting high standards and urging completion. By their own example, they showed the way. They not only taught, they inspired and conveyed their love of their disciplines. At times, it may have been tough love, but only because they were determined to bestow a gift that can never be taken away from you, an educated mind. They know, and you have learned, that a real education is not something that you can buy off a shelf. It cannot be obtained with a simple point and click. It cannot be placed in a box, wrapped with gift paper and ribbon, and given to you. It is something you must earn. Higher education is one of life's most deeply personal experiences. What you choose to study, how you choose to study it, whether and how you open your mind to new ideas, and whether you choose to bring out the very best in your mind and in yourself is about as personal as it gets. In order to make it to this place today, you made a conscious choice to apply yourself, to do what it takes to meet this level of achievement and recognition. That decision and your successful completion of the work required says something very important about each and every one of you. While we are here to honor and mark your academic achievements, we must also admire the sheer grit and determination you showed. You proved yourselves in a very demanding endeavor, and today we are here to celebrate and certify that you have earned the right to be a graduate of the University of Texas at Dallas. Parents, congratulations. Graduate probably feels pretty good right now. Parents and families, you supported your students in ways, financial, emotional, and otherwise, to help ensure their progress. You prepared them, instilled values, and gave them the opportunity to make something of themselves. Your graduates have earned your deep respect just as they have ours, not only for their academic accomplishment, but for their character as well. Let me say just a little something about the school from which you are all graduating. The Eric Johnson School of Engineering and Computer Science is one of our nation's leading engineering and computer science schools and one of the fastest growing and most highly regarded, not only in the nation, but in the world. U.S. News & World Report Graduate Program Rankings, which is the most commonly used ranking for engineering programs in the U.S., ranks the Johnson School as the number 4 engineering program in Texas, trailing just UT Austin, Texas A&M, and Rice, and ahead of, let me check, oh, that would be everyone else. What is truly remarkable is that the Johnson School is just 28 years old, whereas the cumulative age of these 3 more highly ranked schools is over 400 years. Dean Spong, you've done a remarkable job. Faculty and students, my congratulations to you. We're young, dynamic, highly regarded, and going places just like today's graduates. Graduates, as you leave UT Dallas for your next challenge, take with you the confidence that you have achieved a world-class education from a truly exceptional university. Your degree is a key that can open many doors for you. Once you enter, the rest will be up to you, but I'm not worried about that. You've shown what you're made of and proven what you can do. At UT Dallas, we set out not just to meet the challenges the future will bring, but to shape that future. As you go forth, I hope you will continue to value and assert your ability to influence your world for the better. There are 4 important ways in which you can use your education to contribute to the greater good. First, innovate. Be bold about looking for what's new and trying what's new. Invent the new means if necessary. Be willing to suffer setbacks as you try new ideas. Don't let failure get you down. The only people who never fail are those who never try. Second, seek opportunity. In every problem in life, there lies an opportunity, not just broadly for society or someone else, but for you personally. Think of problems in that way. Zig when others zag. If everyone else is going right, try going left. Find unmet needs and fulfill them. Thirdly, take action. Don't wait to investigate your great idea or do the thing you've always wanted to try. Don't allow your aspirations to be infected and weakened by fear of the unknown. Don't wait for someone else to tell you what to do. Don't form a committee to study what you should do next. Act. Number 4, give back. If you're successful, and I predict you will be, giving back to people, causes, and organizations that you believe in may be one of your greatest sources of personal satisfaction. Find the right ways for you to give back to others. And remember where you're from. At UT Dallas, we don't wait for the future, we create it. As graduates of this university, you have proven your readiness to embark toward the vision you hold for the future. We are proud and honored to have played an important role in your life. My very best wishes to each of you today. Thank you and good luck. Thank you. And now I invite to the podium the Dean of Undergraduate Education, Dr. Andy Blanchard. Dr. Blanchard.
Thank you, President Daniel. I would like to offer special recognition of those students graduating with honors today. All candidates graduating with Latin honors, including cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated, candidates. Collegium 5 is UTD's 4-year honors program. I would like to invite all CV graduates here to stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is the nation's oldest, largest, and most selective all-discipline honor society. All Phi Kappa Phi members, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Dr. Daniel, it is now my honor to certify the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Will all candidates who are to receive the bachelor degree please rise and remain standing? Dr. Daniel, on behalf of the faculty, I certify to you that those candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Candidates, please be seated.
Next, I invite to the podium Dr. Austin Cunningham, Dean of Graduate Studies. Dr. Cunningham.